So we've been monitoring things very closely because, it doesn't take much now with an already aggravated situation and very saturated grounds for flooding to occur. So we've been watching this very closely. The main threat right now, and at least things are moving along, is certainly some locally heavy rainfall, but we're seeing that potential for some strong wind gusts. We do have several counties included in a special weather statement. A strong thunderstorm is moving on through for you. Now, once this batch passes, we have a little lull going into the evening hours before more storms move in. So a first alert for that heavy rainfall, and this is falling across parts of Coosa County all the way up through Talladega, and then we get up towards Bynum. We have a strong thunderstorm moving eastward towards Anniston. So as we go through the next 20 minutes or so, it looks like Vanette 425, your first alert times on the left there. These storms will be reaching you, and tracking another strong storm. This is over Argo right now. It could get some small hail and those wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. So again, 1 hour, this activity rolling through Anniston, Weaver, Jacksonville, Ashland. We'll monitor for some strong thunderstorm activity. It is progressive though, so I don't think it will cause any flooding, but we need to be on guard for what is going to be moving in this evening, because look at that flow. That's what's coming our way as we head into the evening hours. Now, we've been monitoring things, of course, and we've had crews around to make sure that those storms around 3 o'clock didn't cause any flooding. Chastity is down in Shelby County. What have you noticed? Did that rain aggravate the situation again?
Hey, Jill, I'm in the storm tracker with photojournalist Vincent Parker. Now, we are at the Oak Mountain Amphitheater, in the parking lot, I should say, of the amphitheater, Oak Mountain Amphitheater, and also the Pelham Civic Complex. Now, right now, things are dry, but when we first got here, there were some sprinkling happening, and we definitely saw some strikes of lightning. But I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see what we're facing here. You can see that, like I said, we are in the parking lot right now, but you can see that this is what's left over from the storms that came through overnight and early this morning. This is the area right behind the restaurants on Highway 119, and you can see that there is a bridge right there that, hey, if you're trying to take that bridge to get over to the amphitheater, you will not make it without getting wet, of course, because this area right here is flooded. Now, of course, the entire parking lot isn't flooded. It is prone to flooding. We've seen this area many times before, water looking more like a river here, but for right now, things are looking pretty dry. And the skies, actually, we're seeing a few peaks of the sun out here right now. So it looks like things are clearing up for the moment. But of course, we'll keep you posted. Reporting live in Shelby County, Chastity Maxey, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.
Okay, thank you, Chastity. We are taking a look at a first alert out west in the Tuscaloosa County area, 2059 southbound. We've got a crash there. It's been there for quite some time now, a couple of hours here. So it's a major crash before Buttermilk Road in the, again, Cottondale area. 2 lanes blocked right now. In the thick of this, we're tracking 6 miles per hour. So first alert for that as we take a live look at 459 northbound here near I-65. Wanted to really show you this because even though the rain may not be coming down in your area, it does not negate the fact that we have wet roadways out there. So certainly be careful on that afternoon commute if you have to get out of the house at all. Highway 31 northbound, we've got a breakdown there at 2059 as well with the left lane block. Across the rest of the area, conditions are not too shabby for this time of the afternoon. I was going to say morning, but afternoon here. But we got wet roadways out there as well as some ponding. That's what that blue means. All right, Morgan.
We appreciate you being here this afternoon with us to keep us posted on what's going on in the roads. And we want to show you this video from earlier in today after that first round of storms. This is rapid water on the streets of Birmingham. This video captured by photojournalist Vincent Parker from First Avenue North, just rushing water. And we have heard from so many of you who live in the Roebuck, Eastlake neighborhoods about the type of flooding you are seeing in your area. And this was the scene captured during Good Day, Alabama this morning. The Tallapoosa Street exit turned into a lake. Look at this. Drivers who did take the exit, well, they found out quickly that they were going to get stuck. Birmingham police and fire had to help divert drivers off of the exit and back onto the interstate. Just look at that car just teetering in the water there. Floodwaters really make it difficult for people living near Village Creek to get to work this morning.
Yeah, neighbors telling us they've been here before. This is an ongoing problem every time there is heavy rainfall. Fatima Freeman is a certified nursing assistant dressed and ready to go to work, but this morning she couldn't because she was trapped by the flooding. She's been living in Collegeville Center only a couple of years, but she says she is fed up with all the water.
And my boss was like, okay, well, we see the pictures, because I had to send pictures to my boss to let them know that it was real. Like, all this water, is cars stuck in the water, the cars is breaking down, people got to pay for their cars. That's a lot of money out of people's pockets that they shouldn't have to pay. And it's because of the city is not taking care of their business. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They need to drain them sewers, or they need to replace them. They need to make more, or they need to do something about it, because at the end of the day, people got to get to work.
And more flooding to show you down Highway 280 into the Talladega County. Get a look at this. There was major flooding in several parts of Sylacauga. Our viewers in Oak Grove community sending us these pictures. Neighbors say this is the worst flooding they've seen in nearly 30 years. The Waco community in Sylacauga also underwater. Get a look at this. We want to thank Krista Davis for sending in this video into the WBRC weather app. You can see the impact of too much water in this community. Flood water is covering this backyard, reaching near the back porch steps here. Oh my goodness.
And check out these pictures from KW Davis of Highway 119 in Leeds. And this is not trees just decided to grow out of a lake. This is Memorial Park flooded. There were several roads in this area impassable this morning, including parts of Highway 78 and Julian Drive. Now in Shelby County, a popular park in Montevallo flooded. This is video from around noon today after some of the water receded, but look at that. The water is still rushing in this area. According to the City of Montevallo's website, the lower walking track in this park has been closed since Monday. And no matter where you live, now is a really good time to download our free First Alert weather app. You can get warning information specific to your neighborhood through this app, along with special updates from our excellent team. We have a lot more there for you. Just grab your phone and scan the QR code you see on your screen to download the app now.
Well, right now we have new information from Uvalde, Texas school shooting investigation. The Justice Department just naming a team of 9 people, including an FBI official and former police chiefs, to help in a review of law enforcement's response to the shootings inside that elementary school. As you know, 21 people were murdered.
There is nothing that we can do that can undo the pain borne both by the survivors, families of the victims, and the community and the country. But the independence and transparency and expertise of the Justice Department can go a long way.
Now to the emotional, gut-wrenching first-person accounts from families trying to make the lives of their loved ones make a difference after the recent mass shootings in Uvalde, Texas and Buffalo, New York.
One of the speakers today was Mia Cirillo. She was inside Robb Elementary School 2 weeks ago when a gunman walked in and killed 21 people. She survived by playing dead, even smearing her friend's blood on her to convince the shooter.
When I went to the backpacks, he shot my friend that was next to me, and I thought he was going to come back to the room. So I grabbed the blood and put it all over me.
And this is a 4th grader who knew to do that to protect herself. The message is the same from everyone who's speaking. The country needs stricter gun laws. Senators involved in bipartisan talks appear to be moving toward a package that could include enhanced background checks and incentives for states with red flag laws.
Time now for your weather every 6. The other thing that we're going to be monitoring with these storms, they can pack a punch with the wind and even the hail. And look what it did to this tree in Wilsonville. Destiny Martin sent this in through the WBRC First Alert weather app. That tree is uprooted. So again, we could see wind damage with storms. We are tracking some strong wind producing storms right now, right over Odenville, a first alert for you, also towards Anniston and a little bit farther south towards Talladega, though it is sliding to your east. So monitoring a few storm clusters right now. So far, we're just seeing that potential for maybe some small hail and strong wind gusts. That's going to be heading up across the northeastern part of St. Clair County. It's going to be going through Anniston and then up towards Heflin, for example. In the next hour, we'll be monitoring that storm also that is moving into Coosa County. So we have saturated grounds. Unfortunately, we have more rain and storms on the way back to our west. It is moving at a pretty good clip. I've timed it out. Looks like by 6 o'clock, it'll still be west of the state line, but basically 6:30 or so, here it comes through 7 o'clock. It's going to be a very active evening hour. So again, you still have a window of some okay weather if you need to run some errands and prepare for potentially more flooding. So first alert weather day, we have that flooding threat that will continue. Many counties under that watch that goes in effect through 1 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to be watching for that potential, also for that potential of some stronger storms. This isn't the only chance for more wet weather this week. We'll talk more about additional chances coming up in 6 minutes.
All right, Joe, we are on your side, continuing to monitor this heavy rain and storms on this first alert weather day. We're going to take you to some of the spots most impacted throughout the 4.
Why safety concerns are growing in one Montevallo neighborhood and what law enforcement is doing to put the community at ease. Remind me, who was I searching for? Nah, no luck. I tried everything. Do we need a mic check? What's going on, team? I am out here. Oh, he's 5'10". I'll take that right now. But